Penguin Random House Audio presents Swept Away by Beth O'Leary. Read for you by Connor Swindells and Rebekah Hinds.
Day 1. Zeke. I wake up on the houseboat wearing a trilby. I look around, moving gingerly. You've got to approach a hangover like this carefully in case it's a feral one. The boat's not changed much in the last 5 years. Same wonky rectangular skylight, same wooden cupboards built into the sloping walls. One thing should be different, though. There should be a Lexi in this bed with me. A gorgeous, surprising, complicated Lexi. I frown up at the skylight, pushing the hat back off my forehead. Has she already left? I thought we'd have coffee first, at least. But I guess this is karma doing her thing. You can change your ways, but the past will always catch up to you. And I've snuck out of enough morning afters to earn a stint as the one left behind. The houseboat sways beneath me. I grip the side table. Must be one of the larger boats from the marina passing too quickly. There was a surprising amount of that last night, and some drunk idiot threw something at the hull, too. The sound had been loud enough to make Lexi pause beneath me for a few gasping breaths before she said, "Do we need to go and check that out?" We'd started to get up, then kissed again, then forgotten all about it. It was an amazing night, worth breaking all my rules for. The sort of sex that makes you wonder why you ever do anything but that. I closed my eyes again. God, she was beautiful. Is beautiful. I guess she's still beautiful. She's just doing it somewhere else. There's a new cold twinge in my stomach, a kind of wistful, sad feeling, and I stay still for another moment to figure it out. I think I'm almost missing her. Which is ridiculous. We met yesterday. Maybe this is a thing everyone says happens once you open yourself up to finding something meaningful. The bit where suddenly everything seems to hurt. I'm not sure how I feel about it so far. I slide out from under the duvet, shedding my trilby and reaching for my boxers. When I open the bedroom door, I find Lexi standing at the sink in the tiny galley kitchen, wearing the same massive bun and irritated scowl she had when we first met. I smile when I see her, and it feels sort of like a reflex, like jumping at a loud noise. I'm glad she's still here. She doesn't smile back. "Oh," she says. "You're up?" "I'm just figuring out coffee." "Hey, yeah, sorry, I should be doing that," I say, immediately, getting distracted by the sight of myself in the bathroom mirror. The door to the bathroom is just behind Lexi, a concertina one that my dad made himself. It's folded back into the frame right now, giving me a full view of my embarrassing bed hair. I pat sleepily at my head, despite having been cursed with this hair for 23 years and knowing full well that without mousse there's absolutely no way to sort out the situation. One curl sticking up at the front, like a question mark hovering above my forehead. Should have kept the trilby on. "There's no kettle," Lexi mumbles, pulling open all the cupboard doors in turn. It shouldn't take long. There's only 4. But she does each of them twice, in a different order, as if she's not sure which one she looked in last. Guessing Lexi's not a morning person either. "Yeah, no," I say, having another go at my hair. "I don't think the boat's hooked up to shore power anyway right now, and..." I lean to open the fridge beneath the countertop, then wince. It smells of gone-off cheese. "Yeah, the battery's flat." I pause midway through closing the fridge. That's weird. It's fully stocked with food. I asked to buy all the fixtures, fittings and furnishings, and the seller agreed to leave basic bedding and kitchen essentials, since it was a rental and she wasn't attached to any of that stuff anyway. But do fixtures and fittings include, like, groceries? "The fridge isn't working," Lexi says, ducking down to stick her hand inside. "Shit, I didn't notice." She rubs her forehead. She's got a thin gold ring on her pinky finger and it catches in a sunbeam edging through the kitchen window's curtains. The kitchen on this boat leads straight into a living space that's maybe 3 meters by 2. It's got a wood burner, 2 fixed chairs and a corner sofa. The fixed chairs are new. I don't love them. There's not really any room. I frown, noticing that the cushions from the sofa seem to have ended up on the opposite side of the boat sometime during the night, which is also weird. Was that us, last night? I'm not totally on top of everything right now, Lexi says, testing how cold the milk is with the back of her hand. It seems I can't offer you a coffee. You don't need to make me a coffee. Why don't I go out for them? Bring us back some pastries and flat whites. She looks up at me, suddenly focused. I wonder if it was the word pastries or flat whites that got through to her. She takes me in. Her eyes scan across my bare chest and flick up to my bad hair. Lexi's eyes are round and icy blue. Sharkish, in a gorgeous kind of way. They're what snagged me at the bar. Well, not first. First was her line about how suffragettes died for this shit. Then, second was the curves. Then, it was the eyes. They're what made me break my rules. I've actually got quite a bit to do today, so... She looks away. No coffee then. All right, that's fine. Better. Probably. Can I walk you to your boat? Her eyes snap back to mine. What? I just was thinking I could walk you back. Or not? She's looking at me as though maybe I'm really stupid, even though last night she'd said, "You're smart, aren't you?" Not school smart, but actually clever. It made me embarrassingly happy. I've never been called clever before. Except in a sentence like, "You think you're so clever, don't you, Ezekiel?" You don't need to walk me anywhere, she says. This is where I'm staying. I'm staying on this boat. Hey, what do you mean? I'm staying on this boat, she repeats slowly, as in, this is my friend Penny's houseboat, and I'm staying here for a bit. No. This is my houseboat, I say, leaning a hand on the counter as the floor shifts beneath me. I bought it on Wednesday. Lexi's eyes grow even wider. Are you fucking with me or something? She asks, straightening up to her full 5'1", 5'3" if you count the bun, she said at the pub. No, I say, trying to focus. I need water, fried food, and one of those coffees that's so strong it erodes the roof of your mouth as you drink. It used to be my dad's. He lived here when I was a kid. When he passed away a few years ago, I sold it, but then I decided, yeah, you know, I came up here to buy it back. Didn't we talk about this last night? More deadpan staring. We talked about you buying a houseboat last night, yes, she says. But it wasn't this houseboat, because this is Penny's houseboat. I guess I'm missing something here. Is this a joke? I ask. Lexi reaches into the back pocket of her jeans and tugs out her mobile phone, frowning for a moment before shoving it back in again. Okay, I have no signal, but if I did, I'd show you. It's on Houseboat Getaway Rentals. It was on Houseboat Getaway Rentals, I acknowledge, before I bought it. Is your Penny called Penelope Manley? Lexi freezes. Yes, she says, voice low with suspicion. Right, I say, relieved. Then she just sold me this boat. No, she didn't, Lexi says, after a moment's pause. No, she didn't. She would have told me if she was selling this boat. It wouldn't be online anymore, either. It wouldn't be showing up on Houseboat Getaway, whatever it is, would it? That's... No. She scowls, shoulders tense now. She's getting upset. Is that why you came home with me from the pub? So you could get on this boat and claim squatters' rights or something? No. What? I didn't even... I rub my eyes hard. Last night, I tried to piece it back together. I fobbed us into the marina. We chatted to Paige. You helped her sort the rope. Then we're headed in. How did you not realise this was my houseboat? You helped her sort the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?